Hello fellow earthlings, how are you all doing today in this wonderful incarnation? Are you missing home? I thought so. Are you losing your memory? That is one thing that is really important to remember when you're losing your memory, that it's normal. Okay, I was just talking to one of my beautiful soul brothers who I came to Earth with, and I was talking to him and I said, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to make a video on. Forgot. And then I got off the phone and 2 minutes went by, right? And I saw he'd written again, went back on, and he's like, yeah what? I'd already forgotten. Not only I was going to make a video, but what it was going to be about. I had to listen to my own voice message after 2 minutes to remember. It's like, I was saying to him, what is going on with this? You know, it's like we're only able to live in the present moment, and once that present moment's passed, it's gone, it's disappeared, it doesn't exist anymore. So let's hope I can get through this, remembering what I was going to say to you. So the reason why the memory's going is because the way I see it is we're in some kind of twirling energy, like magnetics are going round us, and it's really hard to stay in the one spot. It's like we're moving with it, kind of. Like I described in yesterday's video, those stretchy toys, when you stretch them out and you squeeze it and you pull it, we're all feeling a little bit like that energetically. We're being compressed, we're being stretched, we're being twisted. So we're not really in the same, we're not grounded. And if we're not grounded, then we're spinning wildly, and that seems to be the reason why we're forgetting things. It's just gone out of our heads. So, next point, I closed my eyes the other night and I saw an ape, like a 4D. If you get these visuals where it's like 4D visual, you close your eyes and the vision's clearer than what you see with your eyeballs. That's like somebody coming to visit you, right? And they're letting you see them. This was an ape. So I'm like, oh, hello, can I help? And he just does that and points up to the sky. And I'm like, what about the sky? And then I feel like he's shown me something coming down, an energy coming down from the sky. And he does this and he takes a nut. Now, because he wasn't using words, right, he was all just showing me. So he's holding this nut, and it looked, I got in my head it was a pine nut, right? Pine nut. But I don't mean a pine cone. It meant, to me, it looked like an almond. It looked like the shape of an almond. Maybe we don't have these nuts in Scotland. But it looked like an almond, but I got in my head it was to do with pine. Because I'm like, it's not pine needles, it's pine. What? Anyway, a pine nut, right? I haven't looked it up yet, see if they exist, but... And he showed me, like, eat the pine nut. So, I'm not sure for what reason we need to eat pine nuts, or if that's what they were. But there was something about this nut that's going to protect you from radiation, I feel. From solar radiation. So that's maybe worth looking into and seeing. I get told things and then forget to look into it, and I'm like, do you know, it's like having the keys to life and you don't ever open the door. I get told all these things and I'm like, I should be acting upon it. Why am I not? At least I'll tell you, right? You can act upon it. I'm the idiot that doesn't act upon their advice to me. Next thing, see this memory thing is going to go again. Oh yeah. Yep. This comes from, again, my good friend, okay? He said to me, he's in the book as Ash, in my book, Alien in the Mirror. He's Ash, the character. So he said, I think right now we're meant to be living in the future. Like, our thoughts are meant to be in the future. So he said, because currently the present is pretty crap and it seems to be getting worse. And I was like, yeah, that's it. I did know this before. And I've had to remember this. I'm like, that's it. My guys kept telling me, live in the future that you want. So in your mind, You're projecting to the future that you want. You're imagining that we're now living in this future, because we need to all, as a collective, bring that future into the present. We need to open the doors to the possibility, the acceptance of this, because any future's possible for you, right? It's just what you open the doors to. And that's why most often we open the doors to the negative, because our fears of thinking about something and accepting it's very possible is what makes it possible. It makes it almost an absolute. Because you've opened the doors, you've allowed that energy in, you've accepted it as being a reality. Whereas if you're thinking of something amazing happening, you're maybe not going to be opening the doors, you won't believe it. It's like a pipe dream, it's like this wishful thinking, but you're not believing it could actually come to pass. So it's really, really important that we are now living in this future world, whatever world that is you think you want to be in. Mine is a beautiful community where earth is lush and green, and there's lots of land, and we're living in communities, and we're organising new communities where this person's making the clothes, this person's still have cars, these people are making the cars, and everybody brings their goods to the central square in the village. And it's take what you need. And because everyone's of an elevated consciousness, no one just takes more than their share. They take what they need. You can have anything you want. People are working for free. You can take for free. And because we'll have different wants, it's like, I don't want certain things, right? There's things that I'm not interested in, but there's things that you might be interested in. So there's things there. People can make things that you like, and you're making things that they like. And it does work in this world. It really does work. People say without a mission, without a passion, without wanting to gain to be better, that nobody will want to work. But in this world, we're all trying to achieve more spiritual enlightenment, more connection to God. We're trying to bring God into our life. We're trying to work on science and energy and frequencies in order to bring the energy of the source creator into our lives and create even more, just in a positive, harmonic way, where there's no greed and there's no sadness, and there's no one's left alone. We all watch each other's backs. So that's my version that I'm manifesting and believing that I live in now. In my mind, I see that's where I am, and I think that's why I'm not really here. I forget things here because I'm so much living in my dream world that I'm more solid in that world, I think, than I am in this one. But the closer that we pull that into us, it's going to become a reality. And that's a reality I see for most of us. As other people who, as I said yesterday, will still choose to stay in a 3D world where there's pain. They haven't quite learned what they needed to learn yet. So, that's all for now. I have other things to say, but on a different note. And I'm not going to confuse the two. So, have a great day, and please get dreaming. Get dreaming of the world you want.